How we in bed with our own rapists?
So, it's, bro,
How?
my head literally hurts, bro. My head hurts. My head hurts, bro.
Let me
And
find some
it's
more
like,
topics, bro.
there's not even that many things you can do to shake the system. Like, it's been rooted and it's been here for so long. Like, think about a nigga really trying to attack capitalism. How can you undo what has so many roots and has so many different heads at the top? Like, they've created an unstoppable, like, unbreakable force. Like,
Right.
it could have been undone maybe in the earlier stages, but now it's just too late.
Right.
Like, and instead of, I think time, even though time is a man-made concept, I think that should be the currency.
It is.
Time should be like, it is, but it isn't though, because like,
It's the currency they use
Yeah.
on us. We can't. Our time has value when it's being used by somebody else.
yes,
And it has value to us when it's being used by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But our time isn't valuable to somebody else who doesn't value. You know, that sounds like a tongue twister, but I don't give a fuck about your time if your time means nothing to me.
nothing. Yeah,
You know, if I'm not somehow benefiting from your time,
yeah.
it means nothing. And I know I can always benefit from your time, so why would I not take it? That's their mindset.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy because I think to me, in my ideal world, like, young people would be considered the richest, and it would be that, we take these young people and they're just now learning their passions and their God-given abilities,
And they
right?
still have that energy.
Yeah, and they still have the energy to come. Like, it's like that Pac interview that Kendrick put on his stuff. Like, they have the ability to still change the world. So let's make them, like, because they have so much time, they're the richest. Like, give them all the resources they need to succeed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then the people, you've experienced life already, right? Like, you're in your 70s. Let's give them comfortable living. They've already had their chance to execute their
What's
passions.
fucked up is, if anything, I would still put those people in a position to guide the younger people, because experience is inexchangeable. Like, there's nobody can pay for experience.
Yeah,
It's invaluable.
that's true.
So when it comes to time, and value, like, time and experience go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So if I should be paying you for your time, I should always also be paying you for your experience. So
That's the paid internship versus unpaid internship debate. Which side you rocking with?
it depends on what it is. I'm definitely cool with an unpaid internship. The climate we're in right now, realistically speaking, you can't survive with an unpaid internship unless you have another job or other means of
Income.
accruing money. But I rock with the unpaid internship, because you're proving your worth to me right now. If you were already worth it, if we already knew that you were worth it, if that was already if your worth was already established, you would have already been here. We'd have recruited you. You're putting in the work right now. When you put in the work, you'll always be needed. And there are people who feel entitled. That's the misconception about millennials, is that we're all entitled. No, there are a lot of us who understand that we need to put the work in, and we who are ready to put the work in. Because when you put the work in, you have to understand that once that work is put in, a need is now being fulfilled. You're fulfilling somebody's needs. That makes you indispensable. So as long as you're fulfilling somebody's needs or making somebody's life easier,
Yeah. But
that's opportunity cost. How much are you losing as opposed to how much you're gaining?
an unpaid internship is a luxury though.
But once I've proven my worth, again, I'm now indispensable. You need to give me exactly what I'm worth. Plus, you're probably going to compensate me for the couple months
For the previous.
For
But
sure.
some of them don't though. Some of them you just get paid when you get paid, and that's messed up. That's what I'm saying. So with me, the people that are on the side of unpaid internships, all I say is that, understand that this, number one, this is free labor, so that is a luxury because many people can't afford that. Just like some people can't afford to get off social media because it'll make their business or whatever their passion is crumble.
Right.
Like, also in that unpaid internship, that is a luxury because not everybody can afford to go somewhere for free. Like I said, time is a currency. Even though the world won't allow us to use it that way, it is a currency. So while you're giving your good years of service up for free, other people are profiting, and the cost of living is going up.
But that experience you've also garnered from that condition is also
Required experience changes too, though.
no,
Because your placement as an unpaid intern to where you will later be, the only similarity will just be in the hustle and the drive that you had at the beginning.
That's what I mean. Right. But
But in actual experience, like you grabbing coffee for some white man, like that's what the unpaid, that shit is slavery.
See, it is slavery, but at the same time, it builds a humble attitude. It builds somebody that's humble. It builds somebody who understands that you have to put the work. This is my thing. I feel like there's a lesson in everything. Literally, there's a lesson in everything. It's that deep. However deep you think it is, it's that deep. So, I look at it in the perspective of if I master one, one thing, one trade, or one, if I master something, would you rather master one thing or would you master all the steps it takes to master that one thing?
One thing. I saw that Bruce Lee quote is like, practice one kick 10,000 times or 10,000 kicks one time.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice that one kick
10,000 times
because that's gonna get me. I'm gonna pick
when
up
that shit
the skills.
connect.
That
slow
too.
for you.
That too. And on the way there, I've already built the skills, and because it's all about nuances. At the end of the day,
That's a good point.
Everything's about nuances. Once you've mastered the nuance, what else? What else
is there to do? Yeah. That's a good point. But isn't it like convenient if you think about the way life is set up? Like, white people can afford unpaid internships.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying?
And that's fucked up.
And it's messed up.
That's an unfortunate circumstance.
Like, think about a nigga just like living his regular life, and this nigga already pulling in 3 shifts, and whatever his passion is,
right?
It's there, and niggas are offering him an unpaid internship. So you want me to go to my 3 jobs and hit this internship in my free time? But and that's the thing about like
how worth
job,
it is it?
Like that's the thing about whatever internship that is. They don't give a damn that you have those other jobs. They expect you to be here and
it's a professor.
And help
it's a teacher
them,
at
help
high
them
school.
achieve their needs.
I don't give a fuck how much homework you got in these other classes, nigga. You still got homework in my class.
Yeah, like where's the homework that you owe me?
Yeah,
type shit. It's
difficult,
man.
It is what it is. I understand that white people have been afforded the luxury of being placed 400 yards ahead of us. I get it. That's cool. But I'm at the point in my life now where it's like I'm no longer trying to make excuses. I'm no longer trying to.
And
I understand.
I get that, but it's a reality for a lot of people.
It is a reality. I understand that, but at the same time, I'm not even trying to talk about problems if there's no solution to the problem. Because at that point, it's just you're just demoralizing people.
Yeah,
for
that's
what?
True.
I don't need to demoralize people that are already demoralized.
I feel bad for those niggas. Like if you live in like California or New York and you're chasing a dream, and a nigga's like unpaid, like I will not pay you to come to the studio with me and roll my blunts for me. Like
if it's a passion, you're still gonna show up. I swear to God.
Yeah, you gonna show up, but
if Hov was like, "Listen, you could shadow me in the studio, but I'm not gonna pay you." Cool, dog, say nothing.
No, and that's fine, right? But when you're sleeping under the bridge, like that can't be good for you. So like, to me, I don't know. It's like how much are you willing to give up to achieve what you want? So if Hov gives you that internship and you end up turning it into something, and you've given up so much, like. How much of yourself is still there when you reach the top?
I feel like more sleeping, of yourself.
Spending like cold nights under the bridge and shit. Like that had to mentally break you. Because you would show up and this nigga just rolled up in a Rolls Royce. Like he's throwing away shit that you could need. Like you digging out the trash to eat this nigga's food type shit. Like because how are you? You know what I mean? Like and it's crazy because you've sacrificed. When you do things like that, like you lose a shell of yourself.
But it could be a weaker shell. Snakes shed skin.
but it could be
crab shed shells.
but
Lobster
it
shed
could have ruined a
shells.
lot of things for you because like
You're getting
now,
bigger. You're growing. You're
but
getting
now
more experience. So you need to remove that shell.
you could
from the
lose
past.
things like optimism and compassion too because all of a sudden now when you make it right you see homeless niggas under the bridge and you don't feel compassion anymore. You're like,
No.
that nigga should be going to get
That
it
should-
anyway
that should
because I was
push you.
there.
That should push you, if anything, because it's put you in the same circumstance that person's in. That should now take you from being. See, that's the thing. That's when money comes in and fucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your
the
mindset
equation up.
changes
Because of
It'll
money.
change, yeah.
Because had that money not been
An
part
issue?
of it, had that money not been a part of it, you'd have been like, oh, let me just give this nigga some food because
Exactly.
I've been there before.
Exactly.
But now money's a part
Money
of the
takes a
equation.
part and
It's
it
like,
flips.
oh well,
It flips.
I could go get this money when I was starving under a bridge. But the thing is, I'm just built different. I know how I'm gonna handle myself, and I wouldn't change. If anything, it'd be for the better.
Yeah. Do you you ever put yourself mentally in bad positions ahead of time to try to catch yourself and see what you would do?
Every bad position I've ever tried to ever been in, and I knew it was coming. I did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, but there's some that haven't happened yet, but I'm mentally like
Yeah.
I
a
mentally
what ifs.
play with myself.
But at the
yeah.
same time, it's like I can't spend too much time on what ifs.
It's not really the what if. To me, it's like
It's a what if.
it's like where would I get my how would I arrive at my solution or my conclusion to escape whatever.
What if y'all had a
reality
dick?
was.
What if y'all had a dick? What would you call it?
But that's different though.
What would you call it?
That just like doesn't affect you personally.
Yeah, it does. What would you call her? That
Whatever
affects
she
you
wants to
personally?
be called. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
a done. You know what I mean? Like that's done.
Whatever she was.
But
That was
I'm-
clean. That was a nice little.
That's done because if it affects you personally, like what would you do if white people just ran in this room like we need to get the fuck out and had pitchforks and shit and were screaming at us?
It's lit. I'll be mad at myself for choosing this day
This
to wear
day,
slides.
that's what I'm saying.
But-
Like, and then I try to imagine like, would I remain calm or would I go to the level I want to be at?
What would you
Like,
do?
and I try. This is what I'm saying. But I put myself in that mentally, and then I try to know like, so I got to factor in that. Well, there's no black people coming to save us at that moment
There is
because there's nothing.
There's no
There's nothing black over here. So I probably got to remain calm. Police will be on their side.
and on their way.
And yeah, definitely on their way. I got to take into account.
So at that point, it's like, do I whoop their ass?
That's what I'm saying. Before they get here,
they
after,
hem me up?
like, yeah. And I got to take it into
Because they're
account.
hemming me regardless.
Yeah.
So should
I got to take into account the podcast. Like, when you, like, they might do some grimy shit and just, like, try to destroy your laptop or something. You know what I mean? Like we got to really approach this carefully. Like, we really got to deem it.
We were talking about being booked for certain items and material possessions earlier in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever try to book me for my laptop,
Give it up. Look at you. Yup. Look at you.
look,
Look at the hypocrisy.
Look.
Give it up.
I never said I was. I'm a hypocrite. Look, I'm in my hypocrite bag. Listen, half of my life is on this laptop. If you were to steal this laptop from me, I would try my hardest to make an unfortunate circumstance happen to you.
No, that's real. There are items like that. Like I think about people that have like personal items for people that they lost. Mm-hmm. Like if you getting booked for that, it's like, can I really give that up?
I
Like
thought about that. I was like, yo, if my pops, Lord forbid everything happens to my pops, he gave me a watch and he was like, listen.
and yeah.
And
niggas try to book you for
niggas
it?
try to book me for that
What
watch.
do you do?
I'll be thinking like, yo, would he come down to me and be like, you're a dickhead, you should have gave up that watch?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Or would he be like, my nigga, you
really let
so,
that
So
slide?
instead of me trying to figure that out, I then try to take the stance empathetically of the person whose loom I'm about to give up. So how would my dad feel? Like, nigga, are you giving up that watch? What would I do? Like, if my son was about to give up the watch he was getting booked for that I gave him before I died, I would be like, listen, give it up. Give it up.
Man.
Give it up. Give it up. Just give it up.
All this stuff is easier said than
Just
done.
give it up.
All this shit is easier said than done. Way easier said than done.
But you better go get it back, though. Give it up and go get it back. You know who did it.
But what if to go get it back, the same forces are at play though. Like his life is still at risk.
Your life's at risk when you shit in the
Period.
water.
But obviously you're increasing, you're escalating.
Yeah, but you knew what you signed up for when you go out to do it. This is what I'm saying. Like, if you go out and go get it back, you know what you're signing up for.
But are you saying that he should? You're saying that he should go
I'm
out
saying
and get
you
it
should. If you're my son,
Yeah.
I'm not speaking
Expect you.
only for my son.
You're expecting him to go
you
give
need
it
to
back.
Get that back. I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Make it happen.
Make it happen,
That's crazy.
or get another one. But you better be praying for me, like daily anyway. So
That's real.
man,
What was I gonna say? I think my memory's getting better.
me too, actually. You know?
Yeah, on the low.
It's a Monday. You
On
know?
the straight.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. You know, I don't even know when we're gonna drop this, but I don't even. Should we just drop the whole thing, or should we do clips in?
I'm ready to drop the whole thing. I was gonna sign up for. We can put it on SoundCloud. I was gonna make the artist account.
All right. So then I'll just edit it and then give it to you.
Yeah, and then I could just dump the whole clip. And what's it called? I can do YouTube as well. Since that's already created, I can dump. We can hit both and see
really
the numbers.
could just get the camera right there.
Yeah, I mean, I just need a videographer, bro. And what I'm thinking is, I want to learn too, though.
Yeah.
I want that nigga to shoot, but I want to learn as
Cut
well.
the middleman out. I
Yeah,
mean, you
eventually.
Go do 'em with editing and shit like this.
Yeah, I need to I be seeing how you know, I look at a lot of videos and see the editors, their ability is sick, and I want to learn. I want to learn. I see the prices on these software though. Y'all niggas got a bag. Let me tell you.
Shit,
y'all niggas got a bag. You good?
Shit.
These niggas got a bag.
Either y'all got the bag or y'all are definitely fucking with Pirate Bay.
Bro, these niggas got. You spend $500 just to look at some software. You like that's not even a purchase price. It's just $500 for the preview, my nigga.
Demo?
And then all the features ain't even unlocked. So you gotta drop a cool stack just to unlock all the features. I'm like, oh okay, that's what we doing.
It's half a pound cake for the
Oh,
demo.
Man, come on, it's insane. Capitalism. Niggas is trying to make money off every single grip. Yeah, if you purchase an app right now, inside the app you just purchased, there's another feature to purchase a greater version of the app you just purchased.
Holy shit.
Dog. Like, money really is the root of all evil. I don't care what anyone says. Like, it changed everything to have a piece of paper, because that piece of paper means you can have access to something.
Lama Sabatani.
Insane.
For all my Hebrews who know what that means.
It's insane.
Why have thou forsaken me?
I wish we had something innate to work as currency. Like, I wish I could.
Time. Is time? Time's not innate.
Not really. But, like.
Experience is innate, though. You feel me?
Yeah, but you can't sell that shit, really.
Yes, I can.
You can't really.
You sell it every time you go into an interview.
But you're not getting compensated.
Yes, you are.
So how is it a sell? That's not compensation. You think you're properly compensated off of your experience in a job?
You'll never properly be compensated.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about real compensation.
As long as somebody else is putting the value on
exactly.
That you have experience, you'll never be properly compensated.
Exactly. And that's how the whole entire concept of money is foul.
Good shit. We just cracked the Michael Krause
foul.
So if you know what we know, shut this podcast off and just don't listen to anything else ever again.
Literally, listen to music.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
R&B. Frank, yo, I'm tired of having conversations with people who do not think that Blonde is Frank's best piece of work.
Is Blonde a millennial only?
Now
album?
and then you listen. Sounds make you cry. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. I came to visit. Cause you see me like a UFO. That's
that shit
the
was
hardest
hard.
shit I ever heard in my life.
You see me like a UFO, bro. Oh my goodness. Frank the GOAT. But
You came to visit me because you see me like a UFO?
is Blonde a millennial album? I think that's why it lacks like appreciation. I think people are trying to defecate on his project because they don't think it touches enough
What's
people.
Willie Hutch's first album
Album?
called? It's Soul something.
Let me pull that
I
up.
think it's like Soul Purity or something. That's about the same. It's Soul Portrait. Soul Portrait is the genre of music that Frank Ocean
Frank
makes.
Ocean.
He makes soul portrait
fair.
music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make soul portrait music. Frank Ocean, Blonde is a soul portrait.
You really have to like. There's certain types of music where you really had to go through it to create. And like I feel like you can feel that. No disrespect to like Future, but he doesn't have to have experienced everything
Right.
that he's gonna let out.
When you make a song that makes somebody who's listening to it feel like they have a kid from an overweight kid from Arizona, trying in their gym class, trying to pull themselves up on the string, and the string is your soul and your emotions, and it's just weighing you down. When you have that type of emotion being inflicted,
Ability, man. Ability. Some of these people on Earth,
you got a kid with four sets of titties just hanging down from your soul.
Martians.
An overweight kid.
Martians. Some like, I know we're all like humans, but some of us are just like gifted beyond. Like,
shout out to Frank.
Frank, man. Frank Ocean.
Frank's a nine. Frank, I'll be thinking like, yo, for the people who are that talented, are those the real humans or are those the aliens?
It could go either way.
Anyway,
Either way. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't. That's crazy. Yeah.
There are a couple aliens for sure in this, and every time you see them, yeah. It's not even a question. You ever met an alien like in your day-to-day life?
I'm trying to think.
Like you met a couple niggas like, yo, this nigga might be
maybe, but not. They're not. I'm not close with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've come across a few, but yeah, there's no personal relationship there. You have like people in your life that are aliens.
I'm
Just
sure, but it just
supernatural
hasn't come out.
abilities.
Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, on some levels, I be thinking of myself as an alien. I'm like, yo, I'll be doing some.
Yeah, other than you, I'm trying to think of other people though. Nah, they're just like, I just know a lot of well-rounded like individuals.
Feel like, yo, am I gassing myself? But I believe.
But I feel like if you get that from other people, why not though? Because somebody told you were a black man.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like, and then you deeped it like, oh, okay, I am a black man.
Nah, that's not true. It's because I'm treated as a black man already. So
okay, but you don't think you're treated as an alien? Exactly,
oh, yeah.
You are. So yeah, exactly. So you deep it and then you take it. So you can call yourself. I'm gonna
take that shit then.
Yeah, wear that shit. Badge of honor.
But I mean, 3 Stacks is like a unicorn. Can we get? Listen, is the Love Below a hip hop album or R&B?
That shit and Lauryn Hill's album killing me.
Lauryn Hill's album is not a hip hop album. You give a fuck what you tell me. I don't care because
the bars she spit on that still harder than anything these niggas putting out.
Say it. Spit a bar back.
Let me play this whole album for you.
Hell no. Hell no.
Bro, I'm classifying both of them as hip hop albums.
What was the first one we said?
You said Love Below and
The Love Below is
Love Below and The Miseducation.
The Love Below is like, if there was one album we should have definitely blasted out into space, it should have been Love Below.
You think them niggas would have hit us back?
Hell, them niggas would have been hit us. Like, when the Love Below drop?
Hold it for the year.
I'm like, yo, is this a voicemail?
Dog, they would not have hit us back.
They'd have hit us back immediately. Like, who is that nigga? Did we leave you? E.T.?
Nah, because I feel like, because Andre 3000 is one of them. So they just would have been like, all right, that's our nigga. He just letting us know he's straight.
We'd have been like,
he just would have been like, they would have been like, all right, that nigga's straight.
We left this nigga. We gotta go get him.
Actually, they would have came back and took his ass and just left us alone.
They came and got 3 Stacks so fast, my nigga. They'd have been like, Bad Boy. Who? Nah, the unicorns would have came for Bad Boy. Bad Boy's a unicorn. 3 Stacks is an alien. Bad Boy, man,
You wait, so you deem it as a R&B album? Love Below,
for sure. No, it's a extraterrestrial album.
nigga. Two. You only have two options. That ET is not one of them.
Okay,
R&B or hip hop. Hip hop, both of them. That and the Miseducation.
hell no.
Hip hop.
Miseducation is for sure R&B album.
The niggas that
Is Take Care an R&B album or hip hop album?
hip hop album.
Okay, why?
Because the hip hop communities are the ones that embrace these albums. Therefore, hip hop albums.
So let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
Was Justin Bieber black or was O.J. Simpson white? Because those respective groups, black people and white people, took them in completely.
Yeah, but that's not Justin Bieber is not the
So is he black?
hip hop community.
No, but when they put them on a fucking song with Wayne, he became the hip hop community. The hip hop community was behind him. So was he black?
Mm-hmm. They were behind him, but they weren't behind a full project from him. His concerts didn't look like a hip hop event. Lauryn Hill,
Vanilla Ice.
That's hip hop. Unfortunately, it is.
Black though. He had black people behind him.
It's hip hop though. He's not black, but
Is
yeah,
he black? He had black people behind. Okay, so it's not a hip hop album. They just had hip hop people behind
Nah,
it.
it's a hip hop album.
Nah, beloved.
It's a hip hop. If it shook up that community, then we gotta acclaim it because the culture was taken aback by their album, and I feel like if it was R&B, then it just would not have pertained to it shouldn't have shook up hip hop because niggas were like Lauryn Hill's ability really shined through. 3 Stacks like elevated himself. Like niggas really started recognizing that you just can't touch this guy. Like yes, he's in a rap group, but there's nothing you can do to phase him.
Can we have that conversation? Who is realistically speaking, like what rappers and MCs can do with words? What's the top 5?
Like the untouchable list.
The God list, like who greatest?
My Guy Thought. Black Thought.
That nigga don't miss a syllable. I don't
not
understand.
a goddamn
bro.
one. That nigga's insane.
That's a different nigga. That's an alien.
Yeah, that's like
He's the alien.
that's the alien. I'm going Thought. You know, there's some people that are there, but I don't want to give them their credit yet. Like I think Royce is there, but I don't want to give him his credit.
Royce can have that fucking credit.
But I want to give him his credit because he's still like, I don't know. You see Thought's age and Royce's age.
How much?
Like I feel like
10 years.
Yeah, like I just don't. I feel like Royce isn't done with his alienness. Like
no, he'll always be.
You know what I mean? Like
always be in his prime.
he's still going. Like
I forgot we're recording. Fuck hip hop.
oh,
He'll always be in his prime. Royce will always be in his prime.
but he'll stop eventually, and we'll look back, and like I think about how great that'll be. So I don't want to put him there yet, because then like we're looking back too soon. I feel like.
Are we looking back too soon on LeBron?
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Yeah. Like
Royce is definitely up there for me though.
yeah, but don't you want to wait? You don't want to wait.
I'm excited to see what else is gonna come, but as of the work that's done right now, Layers
Yeah, he's already there.
10.
He's already there. He's already there. I've heard people say Lupe.
No, Lupe was never.
I've heard people say Lupe, but I've never been a Lupe like fan.
The
Like
last time I was a Lupe fan, it was the Cool.
that's a cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool was hard. But I was.
Or Chicken and Beer. Is Chicken and Beer a spinoff of Beer and Liquor?
I think so. They might. Oh, they might be independent though.
Like
might
what
be
would,
independent of each other.
what would Lupe have to
Lupe,
do with Lupe?
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're independent.
It's food and liquor, right?
Food and liquor
Versus chicken and
versus chicken and beer.
beer. Yeah. Same shit.
But gin and juice. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Potato.
Yeah. All the same.
Who else you put in there? You got Thought, you got Royce.
I want to put I don't want to put M, but I've heard that.
Man, if you put M before Royce,
I don't
I will
I don't
forever
know.
argue that Royce is better than M.
I'm in a complete agreement, but you're not gonna win that battle like in the general consensus.
Because generally people are stupid.
Like do you put him on the list?
Who?
M
No,
as an
no,
alien?
no.
You don't put him as an alien?
Oh, as an alien? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I think it's an alien, but he's not.
Okay. If we doing that, then I think Wayne is an alien as well.
Yeah, Wayne.
And Hove.
Hove for sure.
Hove's ability, like,
How do you look like an alien brushing your teeth? Like, that's the most basic.
I still don't get the Rain Man thing. Like
Rain Man's back, but little man, sunshine, Rihanna, where you at? Even though the song was hers.
Like I know that was crazy. I was like, nigga, she's right there.
It's raining.
She's right there.
Oh baby, it's raining.
But like I don't get like this nigga really was blessed by God. Like to not write a single lyric down. Like when you watch his process, he spits a freestyle and recalls the freestyle the same way. Like he does multiple takes. Mm-hmm. So he on the spot comes up with the freestyle, goes on for like a 2-minute freestyle, then has the ability to recall everything he said in 2 minutes and fix it up. And he just continuously tunes it up.
I kind of do that in my bars though, because I have to write my bars. They come quickly. I can't spend too much time on them, and their short bursts is just like a stream.
Yeah,
that's really what you're doing. The only thing is that I have it written down just to like for pointers. But
okay,
I can't keep all of it in my head, but I can keep the majority of it in my head.
That nigga really like keeps it all and it's just editing. Yeah, and recites it and it's just editing. Like, and it's just mentally editing it.
I can see it on my hand.
That's a gift.
Stumble, like.
That's a gift. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's supposed to be like, a semi-flawed process, but this guy just like goes like God-given abilities, man. They're undeniable. Like what Thought can do, like his breath control and his imitations of people. Like his ability to imitate, like the freestyles, that shit,
Different niggas, different niggas.
Man, I'd be like, sometimes I wish like we knew exactly what it was that made these individuals the aliens that they are, to see if we sprinkled that on somebody else, what level they would rise to.
I don't think it would.
Like if you could pull out just a little bit of what Thought is and put it into like an average like backpack rapper,
an average Joe. Yeah,
like just I want to see like how amazing like it can elevate.
That's not fair. You've now become Thought on top of the average. But like I feel like either you have it or you don't. To be honest with you, and if you
it's like that because we're all supposed to be different. That's why it's either you have it or you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause then or else you could just pretend to be somebody. Like I could just pretend to be Thought. Yeah.
And if you had it, if you somehow bring it out, you always had it.
Yeah.
People think you can
it was
learn
just a process.
People think you can learn it. No. If you brought it out, you always had it.
It was a process. Yeah. They'd be like, he didn't start rapping till he was 27, right? But it's like he had it. 11. Yeah, like he had it though. Like don't get it confused. My nigga, like he had it the whole time. It was a process. Yeah, it's a process.
And bounce, and every chance he gets, he reminds us that he lost 92 bricks and got them all back.
How could you not be a Ho fan?
How could you not, man? He went through it so we didn't have to.
It's crazy.
He sacrificed so much for us.
It's insane. Man, I think Beyonce is an alien too. Actually. I'll put her on that list.
Beyonce is the hive mind.
Prince. Oh my gosh, I forgot Prince. My apologies. Prince is an alien. Oh wow, that's insane. Prince is an alien.
Listen, Prince is the only man that could make me sing a song talking about if I was your girlfriend. Prince is the only person that can make me sing a song talking about if I was your girlfriend. And really mean like if I was your girlfriend. That nigga's fire. Like
Prince might have been like the most secure like
man in the world. Like, I mean besides when it comes to Michael. Besides when it comes to Michael.
Nah, I don't think so. He's still secure in that.
Prince
he just wanted to get that nigga off his block because they were trying to level it up. He was just trying to get that nigga off his stool. Like, bro, you're not touching me.
Yeah, but you're trying to back him down because you're threatened by him.
I don't think he was threatened though. It's just that he was only threatened by people equating their skill levels to be the same, which is not.
Was he threatened?
Yes.
Okay.
Did he have a right to be threatened? Yes, because that's his legacy.
Was he threatened?
Yes, but
Okay.
no. But you're saying it as though he was threatened by Michael.
Was he threatened or not? At all? At
Come
all?
on, bro.
Was he threatened or not? At all?
Don't do my guy like
Was
that.
he threatened or not?
Don't do my nigga like that.
Yes or no?
Don't do my nigga like that.
Yes.
Don't
Okay.
do
Cool. Yeah.
bro, don't do my nigga like that, bro.
Alright.
Because they are on the same level, and he had to establish that, and that's why he was so hot. He just like they're not on the same level, and that had to be echoed. Like he had to put his foot down. Like, all right, I done seen y'all do this with a lot of niggas, but not him. He not the one. This nigga don't write his own music. Leave me out of it. I play
music.
everything.
He don't. Yo, he was. Why was he Meek before Meek?
Oh, that's true. That's real.
We slaughtered Meek, but we let Prince live.
But Meek's execution poor, very poor.
I mean, Prince tried to run him over.
Yeah, that's proper execution. that's how you really get to the shits, bro. That nigga ain't wait for nothing, bro. He said, yo, let me get that whip.
He said, run him over. Deep ass voice.
Prince that nigga, bro. R.I.P.
Prince is gaudy. This nigga be wearing eyeliner.
R.I.P. Come on, bro. That nigga.
I can see this nigga right now putting on eyeliner and like the passenger side mirror, and then just like telling as he tells his driver like run them over.
Go ahead. You see.
And don't make me get this fucking mascara in my eye.
Yeah,
David.
I like, bro. Prince is that nigga. He's probably the hardest nigga to ever exist. And I think short niggas will go down in history as like the greatest, just for their tempers.
Yeah, because Napoleon shit, and Napoleon wasn't even short. I feel like
Napoleon complex, you diss tall rappers.
Get exposed standing next to 6'4" rappers.
I load the clip and then I hit more rappers.
With that, straight shitting on you piss poor rappers, I'm back.
Revenue.
Never knew a nigga that was better. Revenue, I'm good at getting cheddar. Reminisce some days I didn't need. If it's meant to be, then it'll be. If it's not, the fuck it, I'ma try. Ain't no need to ask Apollo, I know.
What's that song on For Your Eyes Only?
Cause one day everybody gotta die. One day everybody gotta die. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, what is that song
one day everybody
For Your Eyes Only?
One day everybody gotta die, my nigga.
Real niggas real niggas don't sneeze when they beef with you. Real
niggas don't sneeze when they beef with you. They just pull up with the heat and let the heat hot you. Hot you. I said, he said hot you. I was like, oh no.
I was like, bro, what? Call. Oh man.
Yo, I'm gonna come clean. Bars is really the only thing that can make me like fangirl out.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm such a fan of Thought, bro. Because I'm just like, yo, like to understand any of your bars, I've had to like pause. Like I've had to take intense pauses and really understand what the fuck you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, like and yeah, you're right. Cole has those moments where it's just like
I be fangirl.
That's hard. Yeah,
I be
that's
like,
hard.
I be
sneeze when they
so
beef
ashamed.
with you. When I hear that, like when it gets to that part in the song, every time I'm just like, yeah, that's a real ass line, nigga. That is a real. They just let the heat hot you, nigga.
Hot you. I said, fuck. Yo, lightweight. If you would have said said this to me in 2012, I'd have cussed you out. But I think it's time, man. I think Cole is better than Kendrick. Let's have that Cole discussion.
Oh,
Cole
shit.
Kendrick discussion.
Let's wait on the next album.
No,
because if we go damn for KOD, Kendrick loses. It's not close. So I think we should wait. Let's give him one more.
No, I think KOD and Damn are both a good.
You think they're equals?
I think they're comparable.
I don't think so. Like, to me, nah. Kendrick doesn't have a once an addiction on that Damn album. He has the top story.
Fear.
But nah.
Fear.
Once an addiction is
Once an addiction. That's the one by his mom.
Once an addiction, yeah. This is the one about his mom.
That one's deep.
Dog. That's some other shit.
That one's deep.
That's some other shit.
Yeah, KOD
Marvin,
was fire.
Yeah, Champagne and Marvin Gaye. Nah. He was really telling his mom's story, and like I could see her in her living room crying with the Marvin Gaye on.
Some Drake
shit. Yeah. It's some other. Yeah, exactly. It's some other. He don't got that.
I could
on.
see her like drunk
just
spilled out over the couch,
man.
like
on the phone with him, and he's like, "Yo, mom, just go to sleep." Yeah, like it's that storytelling that was nasty.
That hurts.
That was painful.
Yeah,
I was like, that's real.
I think Cole has it.
Yeah, Kendrick. We gotta wait for Kendrick to drop.
To Pimp a Butterfly is really like the only thing that's keeping me.
Yeah, that is a standout for him. That's his legacy.
Oh, and Untitled, Unmastered,
Unmastered.
Untitled, fire album. It's not mixed. It
It's
sounds
just
like
not
this
mixed.
podcast
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
but it's fire.
I just wish you would have mixed it. I did.
Government mislead the you.
Does he want it in his
You,
catalog?
yeah, that's how I put it out. I mean, I hope.
No, because it's
because
unmixed.
LeBron did that shit.
Yeah, it's unmixed, and he
Yeah.
did it for a little. Like, so does he want that to count
I hope
for
so.
him?
I'm gonna count it.
The,
I count it more than I
nah,
count
but we
Damn.
can't do it though.
I count it more than I count Damn.
See, but that's unfair because why did he put his dollars behind Damn but not Untitled?
I think people put dollars behind Damn, not him necessarily.
Dog, it has a single video, like it has a single and a video for the single, and it has a whole marketing campaign.
He was doing all this shit while
He was
Black
doing-
Panther came out.
And he was doing
While they were shooting Black Panther. So he was shooting two video or two he was recording 2 albums.
and doing GQ interviews and shit. Like he was promoting that. So like Untitled Unmastered should have done more. Like even a little bit. Like he should have at least added a cover art to the
No, maybe
to
that's what made
fucking
it so
shit.
dope.
Nah, bro.
That album literally feels
bro.
like they took it out the vault. It was like, here, nigga. Which is what they did.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate because you can't evaluate it.
I think that's
as a result.
I think that's why it's dopest because it's just at its raw element. There's no mixing. There's no extra bullshit. He
Yeah.
literally has a 4-minute part in a song where he's just going in the studio, just in the session, just really just bullshitting with all the people. Like it's organic. It's real. I appreciate it.
But it makes it feel like he just didn't want it to count. Like he wanted us to hear it, but he didn't want it to count against him if it went wrong.
I feel
and
like-
that's why I feel like you can't add it.
I feel like the person who did
Like
that
it's a contingency plan.
more life felt more like that than Untitled Unmastered.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's
More like
completely
felt way more
that's
like
completely
that.
factual. But where like the criteria I used to judge Kendrick, like just off himself and the work he's put in, to me it feels like a big like Drake has mad contingencies. Like on his end, he does a
signed to
lot
3
of stuff.
different niggas.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
But to me, that was the first time where I saw Kendrick really.
No, because he had been dropping the like I know for a fact 3 of the songs he had on that project he had just dropped as freebies.
Mm-hmm.
So he was gonna drop them anyway. He already had them to cut. Why would you not release them like here?
But they packaged them as Untitled Unmastered,
'Cause
and it
we're
seems
Untitled
like
and Unmastered.
but it seems like a cop out. Like, all right, if this goes left, it is Untitled
Yeah.
and Unmastered. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like if you guys don't like this, it's Untitled and Unmastered.
Yeah,
so
it's-
you weren't
I'm not
supposed to like
losing
it.
anything.
That's what I'm saying. But so why am I adding that to his catalog if he didn't care enough about it to want it to be attached to his catalog?
The fact that you're gonna throw a throwaway up there on the catalog means that you think you've cemented enough work.
That's what I'm saying. So
And it
he
came off
doesn't
the-
want it to count. He
It
doesn't
came
want it
off
to
the
count.
heels of the paper, but no, if he didn't want it to count, he would have just if he didn't want it to count, he wouldn't have put it up at all.
If he didn't want it to
He
count,
knows those numbers look bad in comparison to Good Get Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly. That's how I knew he didn't do that because he put it off the heel of To Pimp a Butterfly.
but you do you remember when the album dropped? It was mixed reviews, right?
To Pimp?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that drop was It was like save my ass. Let me see if I could save my ass a little bit. Let me shuffle a bit.
Because they were damn near. It's almost the same.
And the content was very deep, and a lot of people were saying, okay, you missed your mainstream market, bro. What are you doing? So he had like elevate is on that shit. Exactly. See, but it's pop, and at the time he's doing very conscious work. So to me, it's a contingency, bro. Like he was trying to save some of the business acumen type shit. And okay, if I drop this, it'll get streams and play, and we could just drop that little single. Like, cause even though LeBron had heavy influence on it, the song that he publicized was the elevate. Like that's what, or levitate. That's what niggas was on.
Right.
So
I like the end of that song though.
Yeah,
That's the ironic part.
when he started snapping.
The whole industry been in shambles. Everybody fugazi. I'm just playing Anna. Listen, To Pimp a Butterfly came out a year before Untitled and Mastered. Mm-hmm. An entire year. Damn near an entire year.
Yeah.
First of all, have you gone through the soundtrack of the Black Panther?
Not probably like a month ago, but not in a while. Why? What's up? Are you noticing Something
I'm not mad.
at the arrangement.
No,
Okay.
but I don't like how I only hear 3 of those songs in the movie.
In the movie, that's what I'm saying. But I think there's still a disrespect for rap as an art form. So I don't think they would trust Kendrick enough to know where to fit these songs in the movie.
Are you talking about Marvel?
Yes.
Because I know they
Like
gave
as a
the
corporation,
director
yeah. See,
complete creative control.
creative control, but
at the same
it's like
time,
they looking over here like, all right, but don't let these niggers have too much
it's a black
input.
Movie. It's a black movie, bro.
But they're like, don't let these niggers have too much, because like it gets screened afterwards.
Yeah, there's editors and shit.
Yeah, so if that nigga had tried to put in like too much,
this is
niggas would have been
Wakanda.
like, all right, relax.
Yeah.
For example, right? What if you didn't see a single white face in Black Panther?
I wouldn't have been mad.
Exactly, but there's a white face in there for a reason. There's a couple white faces in there for a reason. Y'all niggas thought they were finna let us have a movie for ourselves.
First of all, you can't go to Africa and just see not one white face. Like, come on, they've done too much damage historically.
Colonialism.
You don't want these white kids to start going to their parents and being like, I thought we were everywhere.
I thought we ate off these niggas.
Word, you feel me? Like,
it's like that. That's foul.
We got a good ass episode this week, bro.
I love what we talked about.
Even if we do decide to chop it up and do clips, like,
yeah, I like it. I like this. This is the best yet. I think.
Hell yeah,
we getting seasoned, nigga. You feel me? We starting to get our bag.
We starting
to get our bag.
Eventually we just gonna come in one day like, fucking episode
1,035,000.
episode 139, the CookUp podcast. It's your boy Chief. It's the Chief.
He's lit.
It's Kadeem. God bless. That's all you get,
man.
We just came to say what's up.
What's it called? You know what? I think I came up with a few segments, but I'll run them past you later. But I think we should start doing one. Like, we should start today.
Yeah.
With, like, try to manifest or just try to speak into existence what you want out of this week.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, until we link again, like, what would you like to happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you like to happen?
Put that in for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Good looking. We need to have the listeners getting on that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, what did you manifest this week?
Shit. We talk about a lot of deep.
Yeah.
So we gotta sprinkle in some optimism. keep the hope alive. You dig? Yeah, I can't go. I'm trying to think about what.
That's the realest shit. Like, we have to leave you on a positive.
You feel me? Yeah, because it's too much weight. It's too much weight to bear. Like, if you really took everything and you were really still evaluating after the podcast ends, then you're like, man.
This is definitely not a podcast you should listen to like on your morning commute, because it's gonna fuck your head.
Yeah, you might arrive at the parking lot and work and be like,
I don't want
man, fuck, I'm gonna set this whole place on fire.
Yeah, which I mean, shout out to you.
This is some revolutionary shit, but I'm gonna support you though. But I can't get you out the pen, my nigga. Like, I don't got bond money, so
we could set up a GoFundMe.
For sure,
donations, you know,
for sure.
But you know, that all goes back at the end of the day to the supporters who we care about. We love you
always.
You know?
Mad love. We were saying, what's it called? When we had that slap, not the punch. When we had the slap, we were saying, like, we really do genuinely appreciate every single one that takes the time to even hear like a second of our opinions.
If you clicked on it you slid past it on Twitter, you opened it up and you listened to it. Yeah. If you clicked it on YouTube, if you shared it with your friends, we appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all show us mad love.
Y'all are like the spouse or significant other that rubs lotion on your back.
On life. Oh man, that is a different level of love, man.
You don't know how we appreciate
my
you,
back, man. Listen, so much love.
Put lotion on my back, girl. This is my head. What?
Man, that's different.
A union?
I might just marry you.
A union? You want to elope?
Elope.
Shout out to the eloping clip.
Man.
Is that what
did we?
No, it was monogamy.
We didn't put that out, right? We put monogamy out.
He didn't put out a lot.
Elope would have got a lot of niggas hot. Because I realized recently, I know not a lot of niggas that eloped. Like right out of high school. We might still have to put that out.
We might still have to put that out.
You know what's crazy, though? I was listening to our old, the old clips.
Which ones?
The new clips sound way better.
Of course, yeah, hell yeah. It's
So
not even.
so just as supporters, we're only getting better with time. There's more coming for you. Like
Only getting better.
we know, we listen to what you guys say after we've put things out, and we know what you want, and we're working on it. I promise. We're not on some lazy shit. Like
No,
we will.
not at all.
It will get better. So just bear with us. You feel me? This Rome wasn't built in one day.
And the playlist is coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right, damn.
We gonna get it together, bro.
Jesus Christ. Oxtails, peas, and rice, and everything in between. And
We gonna get on it. I got it.
we're working.
Can't go.
We're working.
But yeah, we're getting way better. I listened to that first clip and was like, what the
I was
hell?
mad as fuck. I was like,
It was mad. It was mad. Yeah.
this is trash.
We only getting better with time.
It was Trinash. Yeah, it was Trinash.
We aging like black women.
Now we Crenag.
Fine
Crenag.
wine. Okay, yeah. So what do you want for your week? What positive
Oh, man.
attributes would you like to pull from the
Oh, man.
class?
There was an acronym I wanted to say, but it's gang related, and I'm not gang affiliated. But I was like, I just, I'm not gonna say it though.
You better watch out.
Yeah. I just want to overcome negative energy. You know.
Oh man, why you still the best one off rip.
Yeah.
Like that's undefeated.
Listen,
you need that for any week.
I'm trying to become one with myself. I'm trying to overcome negative energy. It's how you become one.
This nigga definitely went to therapy.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm in my little therapy
Nigga
bag.
definitely went to therapy.
Therapy. But yeah, I'm trying to become one. I'm trying to be whole. But that's a lifetime goal. Honestly, realistically, for this week, I need to read a book this week. To be honest with you, I need to make it a goal up until we get back to school, and even after then, just read a book a week.
Yeah, man, I miss those days though. I miss those days. Too much has changed. You see,
Niggas had to force you to read.
Yeah, like niggas is too thirsty too thirsty for some money or something to really sit down and read a book. That's that unpaid internship shit.
A book is an unpaid internship.
That's what I'm saying.
A book is an unpaid internship.
It's a luxury now, bro. Because when I sit around to read a book,
I'm like, damn, I could be working on some shit.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You're working on your neuroplasticity.
Yeah. What I need for this week, I need unbreakable peace of mind.
Yeah.
Like, I know things are gonna happen, but I just need it to not shake my foundation. I need to be cool. I need to maintain my cool. I've been doing a great job keeping my temper in check lately.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I've seen a lot of things that I could have been upset at.
Right.
Could have done so much, but I just need to maintain. Like, sometimes when you get to a level, it's just more about consistency. Even with this podcast, like, yeah, just consistency and maintaining what you've built. That's all I need for this week, man.
That's some good shit.
Gonna be straight.
And we will have the podcast by the end of the week. I mean, we'll have the podcast by the end of the week for sure. You're definitely gonna hear it, obviously. But we will have the playlist.
The playlist, yeah, the playlist.
It's coming. I promise you.
I'm so sorry. We know.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Niggas hit me real flagrant. I hear you.
Hey, wow, disrespectful.
I hear you. I understand though. As a fellow consumer, I do understand. Like, you need it. Right. You need your fix. You need it
and
now.
To be honest with you, this is a playlist you can play around your mom's. You know what I'm saying? Like, play it in the car with your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom wants to hear good music too. Yeah. She don't always want to hear,
love. Like, I know it gets real awkward when you got to go to the radio setting.
Yeah.
When you're in the car with your parents because you can't plug up to the aux.
And Chris Brown is like, they're gonna try to edit it as best as possible, but Chris Brown is talking about like eating your girl's butt from the back. So it's like you can get some bump and grind action on our playlist, and it'll still be edited. You feel? It's not edited, but it's like it's enough without doing too much.
Too much, yeah. It'll still keep you valuable. Yeah.
You're not gonna get none of those weird looks like this is what you listen to. This is what you do?
That's the worst.
Yeah, nah.
That's the worst. Like, I'm not trying to hear this right now. That's the worst.
Yeah, especially with African children, Like,
oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that is the worst.
I don't want you to get judged by the music you listen to. Mm-mm. So listen to, the music we set out for you.
It's real. Yeah. It's real personal. We gonna grab another one. Oh, we should probably explain a little bit about the playlist, like why they're named the way they're named.
Yeah, we should go ahead.
We ain't never really give no background.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like the clip we put out on YouTube, obviously here at the CookUp, we value Black women above all else.
Right.
And you know, we just really admire them. So you know, we set out to our favorite genre. Well, let me make sure I'm speaking for both of us. Our favorite genre of music is R&B, right?
Of course.
Yeah, like we both enjoy it. So we set out to pick songs that really not necessarily, they aren't really mainstream. Like these songs aren't really charting on Billboard, but sonically they're just so pleasing and from the R&B category, right? And we put them together and we listen and we try to attach a Black woman to each playlist, like what the songs characteristics are like, and then we try to name
Let's
them.
put it like this: like Bodak Yellow is Cardi B.
Exactly.
We love Bodak Yellow because it is Cardi B
Yeah.
personified on a song.
Yeah, confident. Yeah, I mean,
Flashy, eccentric,
popping. Yeah,
fun,
flashy. Yeah,
new. That's basically, we take that same concept and we apply it to the playlist. So whatever the culmination of the feeling is at the end of the playlist, whatever woman makes us feel that way, whatever Black woman makes us feel that way, that's what we're gonna name the podcast.
Yeah.
We have Solana Rowe, who, if you don't know, that is SZA.
SZA.
It's all that magical Black girl energy you want, you know. Go to Solana Rowe. What's the other one we have? Karuchi, I think is my favorite. No, that's hard. But let me be honest with you.
No. Karuchi is my favorite.
No
actually.
BS. Both those playlists are fire. So I really don't actually have a favorite between the two.
No, Karuchi was my favorite to make. That's what I mean. Like,
Okay.
For Karuchi was my favorite to make.
I think
because
Solana's
I
my
started
favorite.
noticing sometimes when you listen to music, you're pinpointing what's like. You're pinpointing something internally. Like
Right.
I put a lot of. Remember, I sent the playlist and I was like, "Bro, it sounds like a woman scorned." Like I was listening to the songs like, "Dog, there's a lot of like mad relationship
And that's
music."
I'm glad you put that up.
in there.
I'm glad you said that because the way these songs are picked, the way these playlists are curated, it's like if we're the executive producers for each one of these people. We're putting together the track list. It's not just a random mix up of songs that we like. The track listing is important. Like even down to the track listing.
Yeah.
Which song comes after which, what comes before what, in what order they come, sequentially. There's a reason I start with Kalela.
Yeah.
Kalela's fine. If you know about Kalela, you know. If you know,
My nigga, yeah.
Stayed up watching.
So it's coming. Oh my gosh, that song is
Tell me that's like the perfect
That song
intro.
is so hard. That song is hard.
So I was like,
I would steal that sample and open the album with it. Fuck.
Rip. Shout out to Oz. He put me on that song.
It was you. Yeah. So we will get that up. We apologize for the delay.
We will.
Man's was working.
But you know, this was the CookUp podcast.
Yeah.
It's your boy Chief.
It's your boy Kadeem Black.
This is the CookUp.